Good morning. This small 10 minutes video will be dedicated for your assignment. In this computerized accounting, we have 20 marks for internal and 30 marks for external exam. To get this 20, you have to submit total 6 assignments. Like last term, there is no two parts of this internal. That means in this you will not find MCQ and assignment, but in these two parts you will find assignment and open book exam. Correct. In the open book, what you require to do regarding TDS, I will going to explain right now in this lecture. And related to TDS, what is the assignment that if time permits, I will going to show you. Now let's begin then. You know the theory of TDS, no need to explain. Everything is given in these notes. You can definitely read to get the clarity and to solve assignment correctly. If you study these notes, then definitely without having any problem, you can solve the assignment and you'll get full marks in the open book test as well. You can definitely refer AI, you can ask to the Gemini, Chrome, but in the computerized accounting, to get the return, you have to work on any accounting software. Without working, just by asking the answer to the AI, you will not get the marks because after solving, you required to present that return to your teacher. Correct? Now, where is that assignment? Let me show. This is theory. These are the charts, red charts. These are very much useful for you in your exam as well as for solving the assignment. Now, after this, you will find two practical problems. These problems we have already solved in your regular lectures. No need to think right now. And then after this, my dear students, you will get third problem. Let me show directly that problem to you. Okay, this is the problem. You require to either take the printout of this problem. Total 5 to 6 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4 pages, 5 pages. 5 to 6 pages are there. Just take the printout and fill these columns. Write your name and PRN on every page. The header part of this page as well as here you can write. Correct. Writing PRN on every page is compulsory. Now, this data is related to Bright Future Learning Limited. The TAN is given, and then we have transactions. Now, to solve, how to solve and where to write, what to write, that I will explain with the help of 3 to 4 transactions. Correct. And then remaining transactions you can do by your own. Uh, for every transaction, you will get serial number, date, the particular of transaction, nature of the payee. Here you will find party name, what is the nature or deducted type that you will get. Then after that, the PAN number of that party. Now in income tax, you will say we don't know what is nature. Correct. Now we are all individuals and then natural persons. But in the income tax, you will find 7 types of persons. Correct. Individual is one type of a person, partnership is also another type, then you will find AOP, BOI in partnership, then artificial judicial person, company, HUF, all are the persons, types of persons. They are called as nature of payee or nature of party. Correct. Then we have that party's PAN number. If nature is not given, then from PAN number also you can figure out what type of a nature of a party is there. Now how? You know the composition of PAN number. In the PAN number, 10 alpha numbers are there, and at the fourth letter of the PAN you will get the nature of party. For individual you will get here P. That means if P is there, you can figure out that is individual. If F is there, then you can say that is firm. C is there, then company. For artificial judicial person you will find J. For association of person you will find A. That means most of the natures are from first letter of that name of the nature. Suppose nature is HUF, then you will get H there. That means you will find some relationship between name, the first letter there. That is easy. But for individual and AGP, artificial judicial person, you will find some different letters. Why this is so? Don't ask me. Ask income tax department. For individual, just remember you will get there P, and for artificial judicial person instead of A, because we have already used A, don't again use A for artificial. Instead of that, you can get there J. Correct. Now, like this, you can identify. Uh, you'll ask me why it is important to identify nature, because for some TDS sections you will find rates based on nature of person. Take the example of 194C. In that, for individual and HUF, rate is different from other assesses. For them 1%, and for all other assesses other than individual and HUF, you will find 2%. That means at that time you must know or able to figure out the nature of person. Then you will get the amount transaction. That means amount must be given, and that is they have given here. Now you have been asked to find out whether TDS applicable or not. Now how to do, then how to solve this? Now first read the transaction. Fabrication bill for steel cabin work received from Omkar Fabricators. You have received fabrication bill. Generally we give fabrication contract. By reading the transaction, uh, ask yourself whether this is contract, or this is professional work, or this is technical work, or this is rent. Now that means what? Before solving assignment, you must know what types of payments are covered under this TDS. Now in this TDS, by reading notes, you will find out salary is covered, then dividend is covered, interest is covered, payment to contractors. Almost all contractors they have covered. And payment to transporters is the part. Commission, brokerage, rent, then rent, professional fee, uh, payment for consideration to landlords under development agreement. Correct. Now, then this is if cash withdrawn, high value cash withdrawn. They are saying we have threshold 1 crore, but if we withdraw cash, then TDS may attract. And then e-commerce participants for the purchase of goods more than 10 crores rupees, and then value of that bill. That means for purchase of goods, all these are covered under TDS. Now, by reading, ask yourself, what is this? This is the contract. Now, related to contract, do you have anything? Yes, we have related to contract 194C, payment to contractors. And in the payment to contractors, which type of a contract is this? Whether this is transport contract or any other contract. This is any other contract. This is not the transport contract, correct? You have got the steel cabin work contract. That this is covered in other contracts. In contract, you will find fabrication, painting, printing, correct, etc. Water, uh, all these contract. But this contract is of fabrication, and because this is of fabrication, now check the threshold limit. Here you will find bill of rupees 52,000. Now and then check the threshold limit. We have threshold limit of 30,000 for single bill and cumulative 1 lakh. Now here 30,000 means definitely more than, sorry, 52 means more than 30. That means whether TDS applicable? Yes, TDS is applicable for this. That means in the assignment solution, write here just yes or no, y or no. Correct. And then which section? Write that section number. Now we have 194C. Therefore write this. And then threshold. Now write single bill 30, and then here cumulative 1 lakh. Less space, but you can write. And then journal entry. Now journal entry, you know the basic journal entry. You have already uh, written so many entries in 11th standard, 12th, and in every class. Same entry will come, but with TDS now that will come. Without TDS, I think so you are able to tell me the entry. This is fabrication work. You can write fabrication to Omkar, but fabrication is not the standard ledger. Now for fabrication, which is standard, repair and maintenance is the standard ledger. Therefore, say repair and maintenance account debit to Omkar Fabricators. Omkar Fabricators. I have small space in your book. Draw this, draw bigger column for this. Then you can fit everything. We have 52,000 rupees, 52,000. This is the regular journal entry. But in the TDS, what government is saying, instead of paying full amount to Omkar Fabricators, deduct the tax at source and give that tax to us. Therefore, no need to, or don't give whole 52,000 to Omkar, deduct something as a tax and pay that to government. How much to deduct? Now for that you can definitely refer the chart. Here what they are saying, rate 2%, and here also rate 1%. This rate is for individual HUF and this is for other than individual HUF, that means for company, firm, etc. Now here check the nature, we have firm as the nature, that means other than individual. This is other than individual, therefore 2% rate will be attracted. 52,000 into 2%, if you do the calculation, I think so 1040 will find. uh, this is TDS amount, to write down TDS and 1040, and then remaining amount 52 minus 1050, something will get, write that here. Understood? Easy. Now we'll fix the path in mind, how to solve. First read the transaction, then check the applicability of TDS. Correct. That means, uh, as per the chart, what is this? As per the transaction, this is fabrication bill, but as per the chart, this is the contract bill. Correct. Now, once you figure out that this is contract bill, then read the contract related section. Now, contract related section, we have 194C. If you read, then you will come to know their limit and everything. Now, then read the amount and then compare that with the threshold limit. If the transaction amount is more than the threshold limit, then write TDS applicable yes, then section just copy and paste and write those limits, and then finally entry. Entry in entry, repair and maintenance nominal account, therefore on the debit side, and then party payable, personal account, receivable, payable, all credits are, we write on the payable credit side, and then here to TDS payable as a liability, therefore on the credit. You know golden rules and you can pass the entry. Similarly, you can pass all these entries by filling these columns. Now take any other example. 15 transaction. Interest payable for delayed payments to Shivam traders. This is for, now related to interest. Do you have anything related to interest? Now check the chart. Interest other than interest on securities. Correct. Banking, non-bank and bank. Now here, interest payable on delayed payment to Shivam traders. This is banking or non-banking? Non-banking. For non-banking, we have 10,000 rupees limit. Now here we have paid 18,500. Then tell me whether TDS will be applicable or not. Yes, TDS will be applicable. Therefore, right? Yes. Then which section? Now check the section 194. Therefore, write 194A. Then after that, what they are saying, uh, write the threshold limit. We have threshold limit of 10,000. Just write 10,000. In 194C, you will get the two limits, single bill and cumulative. Here, no two limits, only one single limit. Write the just amount of that limit, and then they are asking us to write the entry, interest payable for a delayed payment. Therefore, you can write interest payable. interest, interest account debit, interest receivable payable, but to Shyam trader, interest account, just write interest account debit. Mm, if you have generally in business, you will find current accounts, therefore no interest income. If you have both interest income as well as payment, then you can write interest payable to what? Shyam trader to TDS payable. Now, first we will write interest amount 18,500. Then after that the TDS amount. In this case, TDS amount. Now, almost in all cases, you will find same rates here: 1%, 2%, 2%. Only for 194C, you will find here different rates for individual and other types of SSS. Therefore, for C, just take the care. For all other sections, no need to think too much. Just apply rate 10%. 18,500 into 10%, 1850 is the TDS amount, and you can calculate balance amount 18,500 minus 1850. Like this, you can complete. Now, other section, uh, 27 number. The purchase of goods by company. Turnover of this company is more than 10 crore from Rajasthan Metals. Is also firm. PAN number is given. You have purchased goods of rupees 62 lakhs 50,000. Do we have any TDS section related to purchase? Now chart related to purchase. Once you read the chart, then your mind can map, or very easily you can figure out whether TDS is applicable or not. I think so. Related to purchase, we have some section. Now you can check Q section here, 194Q, purchase of goods, buyer having turnover more than 10 crore. Now in our case, do we have turnover more than 10 crore? Yes, we have. Therefore, TDS might be applicable, uh, because uh, what we have to check the transaction amount with the threshold. Prima facie, it seems that TDS is applicable. Now check the threshold 50 lakhs rupees, and we have bill of rupees 62 lakhs 50, more than threshold. Therefore, TDS is applicable. Say yes. For purchases, there are two conditions: one condition of threshold and second condition of turnover. If turnover is more than 10 crore, then only you have to check the threshold. Otherwise, don't check threshold also. Now, then section 194Q you can read. Then here, that threshold, right, 50 lakhs. And then entry, purchase entry, purchases account debit, purchases account debit, 62 lakhs 50,000 to what? Rajasthan Metals to TDS, TDS payable. Now check the rate of TDS, rate 0.1%. 0.1 into this, you will get something 6250, I think so. Hmm? And then balance amount here. Like this, complete the assignment and show to your teacher to get 30 marks. You will be evaluated out of 30. And then finally, that will be converted into 3. Correct. That means we will going to divide your marks, your score by 10 to get your actual score. And welcome back again. Good afternoon. Now we'll see how to solve the second assignment. Now here, total fourth. Two already we have solved in the class. No marks for those. One more just now I explained, and this is the last assignment of TDS. That means second assignment of TDS. Now let's start then. In this assignment, you will get PDF bill file. All the bills belongs to SP College, TAN number of SP College, and these bills of May month. You are required to prepare 26Q return. To prepare for 26Q, your task is to prepare bill register. Why they are saying bill register? Because of this note they have said here. They said as the bill register because here you will get the static bills, the fixed amount bills. But here in the note I said that add last 3 digits. Here I have written 4, but don't add 4 digits, add 3 digits. Last 3 digits of PRN in the taxable value of the bill. This is the taxable value. I have already explained you in the last assignment. Here, suppose my PRN is SP dash dash dash, and lastly here I have in my PRN 901. That means add 901 in the taxable value. That means you will get 42,901. 42,901, the taxable value. 9% CGST and 9% SGST to get the final amount. Okay. Uh, by adding these amounts, prepare a bill register again. Then two balances are given: cash balance and then bank balance. And on the debit side, and then on the credit side, share capital balance. If you write these balances, then your balance sheet will tally. No need to create cash ledger because you will get cash ledger, default ledger, and then create state bank and capital ledger, share capital ledger, and write the balances accordingly. Then scrutinize each bill, that means read each bill carefully. Then check whether TDS is applicable or not. Check in that bill whether PAN is available or not. Then if TDS is applicable and PAN is available, then apply that rate. If not, then you can straight away apply 20% except 194Q in that 5%. Then you must see before applying threshold limit as well. If less than threshold, no need to charge or deduct the TDS. If more than threshold, then only charge the TDS. Then pass the journal entry, and then after completing the month, uh, in the next month before 7th, pay amount to the government by filling 281 number challan. Then after that, after completing May month entries, at the end of the quarter, that means after June, before 20th of July, you have to file this return, 26Q return, file that return, prepare the return and file it. Now, how to do as a students, what you must present to get the marks to your teacher? You are required to present these challenge, either take the printouts of these challenge or show the teacher the soft copy of these challenge. Then after that 26Q in Tally you will get 26Q. If you download the upload utility of the Excel, in that also you will get that 26Q form. Just show that form to your teacher, the screenshot of that form, and then export the txt file by saving the written e-written and show that txt file as well if you want to validate. But you cannot validate, I think so, uh, because you don't have the actual challenge. This is your task. Then I will show practically here by entering this data in the Tally software. For simplicity, to prepare the return, I will use Tally. Now, if you have Tally software, then open that. With me, you can solve this assignment. Not fully. I will uh, tell you how to solve the assignment only for 2 bills. Correct. In all, we have 7 bills. Remaining bills, use your knowledge and complete it because you know how to complete it. Computer is taking time to open. This will not take more than 1 minute. If you have a license version, use that. If not, you can use educational version also. This version is available on Tally Solution website. Use this, and then after that, if you get this migration window, escape it. Then in the assignment, they have said us to create the company. Therefore, start creating. uh, just select create company option. These all bill belongs to SP college, therefore don't write your name only, write fully SP college, and then after that, as I said, write your PRN SP 032454668, like this. In this, I think so, in this assignment, for example, I have taken 901, rather I will take this only, but SP 03245 901. Okay, then this is in Pune. Pune is in Maharashtra. Other details no need to specify. 1425, that is correct. Keep that as it is. No need to change because we have bills of May 25. Enter, enter, enter. Finally, no need to change any setting. GST, say yes, but we will not focus right now on GST. Whatever GST fields are there, just accept it, don't change those. Then set or alter other GST related details we don't have right now, therefore you can skip these details. After that, you will get the question about the TDS, say applicable, TDS is applicable. Then TAN registration number, I think so they have given in your assignment. Now just copy the TAN registration number, Control C, Control V here. Now TAN number also, that is same, keep that as it is. Here keep company. Correct. Then this is in Pune. Responsible, you can enter your details, but no need actually in while doing job in the company. You have to fill. Don't change those other fields. Enter, enter, enter. Accept all the fields I have explained in your regular lecture. To make the video size small, I'm skipping something, some details. Correct. Now, after this, as I said, first read the bill, revise the amount and read the bills. I have revised it. Now my bill amount 01. I got the bill from Tech Civil Infra Private Limited. The bill number or invoice number is 10 and on 1st May. TAN number, GSTN number is given. In GSTN, uh, you will get PAN as well. In GST, PAN is included. After state code, 10 alphanumerics you will find. What are those? Those are composition of PAN. Then the number of registration and then some alphabets you'll get. Tech Infra is in Pune, in Maharashtra, and then after that bill is given to SP College. This bill is about the maintenance charges. Generally, we give maintenance contract. That means what? This will fall under payment to contractor section. Okay, then GST is applicable, GST amount and final amount. Okay, after reading this, just focus on the particulars. पर्टिक्युलर मध्ये मेंटेनन्स चार्जेस आहे आणि मेंटेनन्स चार्जेस लगेच तुमच्या डोक्यात आलं पाहिजे हे कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट असतं आणि कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट असतं तर मग कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट चार्टकडे जायचं, कंट्रोल एफ म्हणायचं आणि कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट, मग कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिलेटेड तुम्हाला काय जे असेल त्या चार्टमध्ये ते मिळेल. तर कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट रिलेटेड आहे पेमेंट टू कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट, म्हणजे 194 सेक्शन येऊ शकतो, ऍप्लिकेबल होऊ शकतो TDSचा, असं तुम्हाला इथे लक्षात येईल. मग हे लक्षात आल्यानंतर बिलाची अमाऊंट पहा, 42,901 आहे. बिलाची अमाऊंट म्हणजे शेवटची अमाऊंट नाही पाहिजे, टॅक्सेबल व्हॅल्यू पाहिजे. टॅक्सेबल व्हॅल्यू या थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट दिलेल्यापेक्षा जास्त असेल तर TDS डिडक्ट होईल. याला TDS 194C लागतोय पण डिडक्ट होणार की नाही हा प्रश्न आहे. तर डिडक्ट कधी होईल? थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट पेक्षा तुमचं बिलाची अमाऊंट जास्त असेल तरच होईल. मग थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिट पेक्षा ही बिलाची अमाऊंट जास्त आहे म्हणजे TDS डिडक्ट होईल. मग डिडक्ट किती पर्सेंट होईल हा पुढचा प्रश्न आहे, 1 किंवा 2%. या 194C साठीच वेगवेगळे रेट तुम्हाला दिसत आहे, बाकीच्या सगळ्या सेक्शनसाठी ऑलमोस्ट रेट सारखेच आहे. इंडिव्हिज्युअल HUF आणि कोणत्या टाईपचे SSC असले तर इन्कम टॅक्समध्ये 7 टाईपचे SSC आहेत. इंडिव्हिज्युअल HUF एका कॅटेगरीमध्ये टाकलेत त्यांनी आणि त्याच्यानंतर फर्म आणि अदर दॅन इंडिव्हिज्युअल HUF म्हणजे फर्म, AOP, BOI, AGP वगैरे कंपनी, हे सगळं दुसऱ्या टाईपमध्ये. तर याच्यासाठी 1% इंडिव्हिज्युअल HUF आणि अदरसाठी 2%. तर हे फर्म आहे. तुम्ही ना कसं तुम्हाला कळालं फर्म आहे, कुठे लिहिलंय? तर लिहिलेलं नसतं, पॅनचं 4th लेटर पाहायचं, तर इथे C आहे. तर सी असल्यामुळे हे काय आहे, फर्म नाही, हे कंपनी माझ्या लक्षात आलं. तर कंपनीसाठी रेट आहे 2% चा येईल, 2% TDS डिडक्ट होईल. ही स्क्रुटिनी झाल्यानंतर come back again in the tally software, tally in your company, and then start passing entry, or before that you can also create the ledgers. But what I will do, I will create opening ledgers first, and then after that, as I said, you will find cash by default. You have to update that cash balance. Now in our assignment we have cash balance of 3,21,490, 321,490, 321,490. Update the cash balance. Then after that, bank, we don't have here bank, ledger, and say bank. Which bank? We have State Bank of India, say under bank, and then we don't have other details, therefore you can skip the fields, given fields. 1356 something, 56 230, debit, debit, and then share capital. One second. Share capital, this is under capital, and then update the balance. Given balance 1677,720, 1677,720. You will get here debit and credit equal. That means our opening balance sheet is tallied. And then what I said here, after creating these ledgers, now entry, transaction, in transaction category under voucher, select voucher button, and then change the date. First change the date. And which voucher type? We have purchased this maintenance services, therefore purchase voucher type. You can use journal voucher type as well, but it is advisable to use purchase, because no need to think much on debit and credit and golden rules in the purchase. Whatever they have asked us, just provide name of the party from whom you have purchased, take civil infra private limited. Now here you will say what you have done. Now we are typing but we are not getting. In the last semester and in the last year also you learned, if that party's ledger is not there in the list, this list, then we require to create. Again from the gateway of tally, but why to waste time? From here also you can create. म्हणजे याला ऑनलाईन लेजर क्रिएशन म्हणतात. अर्ल्ड सी वापरून आपण क्रिएट करतो. लक्षात ठेवा, क्रिएट करण्यासाठी काही असू द्या, अर्ल्ड सी, देन टेक सिव्हिल इन्फ्रा प्रायव्हेट लिमिटेड, सन्ड्री, त्याच्याकडनं परचेस केला असेल तर क्रेडिटर्स, सेल केला असेल तर डेटर्स, हे सगळं माहिती आहे तुम्हाला, परत परत मी सांगत नाही. आता टॅलीमध्ये एंट्री करत असताना लेजर, ज्या ट्रान्झॅक्शनला टीडीएस ऍप्लिकेबल होतो त्याला टीडीएस लेजर क्रिएट करत असतानाच यस म्हणायचं. इथे नाही म्हटलं तर तो ऑटोमॅटिक डिडक्ट होणार नाही. जे काही क्रिएट कराल ज्याला टीडीएस ऍप्लिकेबल त्याला टीडीएस डिडक्टिबल यस म्हणा, ऍप्लिकेबल यस म्हणा. तर मी इथे यस म्हणतो. नंतर तो विचारतोय ही टेक सिव्हिल सर्व्हिसेस कोण आहे, तर ही कंपनी आहे. आणि कुठली आहे? पुण्यातली, म्हणजे रेसिडेंट आहे. सेम व्हाउचर विच एव्हर इज अर्लियर, म्हणजे याच व्हाउचर मध्ये तुम्ही करणार, यस म्हणा. Then if you want to write short address you can, and then one more important field that you cannot forget. If you forget, that will cost you too much. That means what? Here say check, here you will get 2% rate, and if you forget, then they are saying you are liable for 20. That means from 2 to 20, 10 times more. Correct? That means it is too much costly to forget it. Therefore, without forgetting, give the information of PAN. Now, after state code AACCN, AACCN 4981A, 4981A. This is the PAN. No, GST in details. And if you like, you can provide the GST detail, but don't waste the time, because here we are focusing on TDS. Enter, 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 accept. Now, these details are also we are not having. Uh, these are correct. Control A, Control A. Small pop-up window will be accepted with this shortcut within a second without losing any time. Instead of entering Control A. That is easier and faster option. Now, maintenance charges. Maintenance. Uh, in books of accounts, you will find related to maintenance, repair and maintenance standard head. Now, don't use the bill head as it is. You can use your standard heads or the heads which are accepted in the market, acceptable by all, correct? And therefore we don't have it. Repair, repair and repair and maintenance. This is under indirect expenses, say indirect expenses, and GST specify details here, because if you want GST to be calculated automatically by the tally, then here say specify details here. If you don't want it to be calculated by tally, you'll say I have calculator, I will calculate, don't provide here, but it's my suggestion to provide right now only, uh, because we have in our syllabus GST as well. So some basic details of GST we will provide. हे आपल्याला मदत करणारच आहे केलं तर, त्याच्यामुळे प्रोव्हाइड करा. HSN इथे दिलेला नाहीये, 4 डिजिटचा असतो, 1 2 3 4 करा. Description here you can write maintenance services or no need actually, and then this is specified, this is important, taxable, and then they are saying GST rate, not CGST, SGST. CGST, SGST, these two are component, therefore togetherly rate is 18%, say 18%. Services, this is okay. And as I said, while creating ledgers under TDS, you have to say somewhere TDS applicable, but here on the left side nowhere you got the question about the TDS. म्हणजे आता पार्टीचं करत होतो तिथे TDS स्पेसिफिकली म्हटलं ऍप्लिकेबल होतो का, त्यांनी विचारलं होतं, पण इथे असं काही TDS ऍप्लिकेबल होतं असा क्वेश्चनच नाहीये. पण एक जनरल क्वेश्चन त्यांनी दिलाय, अदर स्टॅट्युटरी डिटेल्स, से येस, मग त्याच्यामध्ये TDS आहे. म्हणजे तुम्हाला तिथे काळजी घ्यावी लागेल. तुम्ही म्हणाल TDS कुठे सापडतच नाही, असं नाही, त्या अदर स्टॅट्युटरी डिटेल्स मध्ये आहे आणि ऍप्लिकेबल म्हणा. आणि हे पण महत्वाचं, जसं तिथे पॅन नंबर महत्वाचा होता, इथे नेचर ऑफ पेमेंट महत्वाचं आहे. लिस्ट मधनं ते मेंटेनन्स साठी कोणतं होतं, कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट होतं, म्हणून कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट आहे का लिस्ट मध्ये, नाहीये तर क्रिएट करा. इथे म्हणा पेमेंट टू कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर्स. तुमच्याकडे जर लायसन व्हर्जन असेल तर अल्ट एच करू शकता, हेल्पर मध्ये सगळी लिस्ट तुम्हाला दिसेल. पण नसेल तर तुम्हाला हे टाईप करावं लागेल, 194C 94C. रेमिटन्स कोड, पेमेंट कोड नसला तरी चालेल. आता हे ट्रान्सपोर्ट कॅटेगरी सिंगल व्हील व्हॅल्यू, हे दोन ऑप्शन तुमच्याकडे नसतील तर F12 प्रेस करायचं. मी F12 केलं आता, आणि इथे येस म्हणा, इथे येस म्हणा, मग तुम्हाला ते ऑप्शन्स येतील. आता हे ट्रान्सपोर्टर नाहीये, ब्लँक ठेवून एंटर केलं तरी नो येईल. व्हॅल्यू लिमिट फॉर सिंगल बिल चार्टकडे जा, सिंगल बिलचं लिमिट इथे दिलंय, तर 30,000 लिहा, ते 30,000. नंतर विथ पॅन इंडिव्हिज्युअल साठी आणि विथ पॅन अदर एसएसएस साठी रेट विचारता येतो. तर 1% आहे, अदर एसएसएस साठी 2% आहे, आणि थ्रेशोल्ड जे क्युम्युलेटिव्ह लिमिट आहे ते 1 लाख आहे, इथे 1 लाख लिहिले. याच सेक्शनसाठी 2 लिमिट टाकावे लागतात, बाकीच्या सगळ्यांसाठी आपण थ्रेशोल्ड लिमिटच टाकतो, इथे ब्लँक सोडतो. हे 30,000 आहे, ब्लँक सोडतो. चालेल, असं करून हे ऍक्सेप्ट करा, एंटर करा, एंटर करा, झालं. लेजर क्रिएट झालं. रिपेअर मेंटेनन्स आणि त्याची अमाऊंट तुम्ही रिवाइज केलेली 42,901 टाकणार. 42,901. तर 42,901 टाकली, ऑटोमॅटिक पेमेंट टू कॉन्ट्रॅक्टर्स येईल. त्याच्यानंतर मग इथे तुम्हाला CGST SGSTचं लेजर लागेल. तिथे बिलामध्ये आउटपुट बनतील, तुमच्यासाठी परचेस करत असताना ते इनपुट बनेल. इनपुट say CGST, enter, say duties and taxes, then say TDS, no, type of input CGST, GST, CGST, पर्सेंटेज देऊ नका कारण तिकडे दिले आपण एकाच ठिकाणी कुठेतरी पर्सेंटेज द्यायचे एकतर कंपनीला द्या नाहीतर या सीएसटीच्या सीजीएसटीच्या लेजरला द्या किंवा ॲटमला द्या ॲटम म्हणजे पर्टिक्युलर्स मध्ये जे लेजर येते पण पर्टिक्युलर्स मध्ये लेजर देतात त्याला दिलेला कधी उत्तम कारण कंपनीसाठी वेगवेगळ्या टाईपचे पर्चेस असेल तर तो घेणार नाही म्हणून नेहमी ॲडवायझेबल ॲटम इन्व्हेंटरी ॲटम किंवा एक्सपेन्सेसचे जे हेड्स आहेत त्यालाच जीएसटीचा रेट स्पेसिफाय करायचा बाकीकडे कुठे स्पेसिफाय करायचा नाही तर इथे कॅल्क्युलेशनमध्ये काहीच पर्सेंटेज टाकू नका एंटर आणि इथे फक्त इज टीडीएस ॲप्लिकेबल हाही विसरू नका तर याला काय म्हणा तुम्ही जर वाचली असेल थेरी तर तुम्हाला माहिती आहे टॅक्स वरती टॅक्स कधी लागत नाही आता कॅस्केडिंग इफेक्ट येतो म्हणतो तर या सीजीएसटी वरती टॅक्स जीएसटी सॉरी या सीजीएसटी जीएसटीच्या टॅक्स वरती टीडीएस लावू नका म्हणजे नॉट ॲप्लिकेबल म्हणा अनडिफाईन केलं तर तुमचं आन्सर चुकेल तुमचं रिटर्न जनरेट होणार नाही तुम्हाला ते रेक्टिफाय करावं लागेल पुन्हा जाऊन ते लेजर रेक्टिफाय करण्यापेक्षा आत्ताच नॉट ॲप्लिकेबल म्हणा एंटर एक्सेप्ट तर अमाऊंट ही ऑटोमॅटिक आली आहे अजून एक मला लेजर लागेल इनपुट SGSTचं लेजर ड्युटीज अँड टॅक्सेसमध्ये से जीएसटी SGST रेट देऊ नका मी म्हटलं होतं ना इथे अनडिफाईन ठेवू नका अनडिफाईन ठेवल्यानंतर ते रिटर्न व्यवस्थित जनरेट होणार नाही एंटर आला त्याच्यानंतर अजून एक टीडीएस आता डिडक्ट करून घ्यावं लागेल टीडीएस पेएबलचं लेजर येईल TDS पेएबल ड्युटीज अँड टॅक्सेस आहे TDSच आहे इथे आता आपल्याकडे लिस्ट मधनं हे TDS पेएबल कोणाचं आहे तर ते स्पेसिफाय करू नका कारण हे TDSचं लेजर पेएबलचं आपण सगळ्या सेक्शनसाठी कॉमन ठेवणार आहे असे TDS पेएबलचे 10 लेजर करून कचरा वाढवण्यापेक्षा बुकमध्ये तुम्ही काय करणार एकच TDS पेएबलचं लेजर ठेवणार आणि त्याच्यानुसार अकाउंटिंग करणार तर मी इथे काय करतो एनी ठेवतो हे महत्वाचं आहे तुम्ही पण एनीच ठेवा तरच ते व्यवस्थित कॅल्क्युलेट होऊन ऑटोमॅटिकली येईल नाहीतर ते कॅल्क्युलेट होणार नाही तुम्हाला कॅल्क्युलेट करत बसावं लागेल रिटर्नही व्यवस्थित जनरेट होणार नाही जिथे जिथे स्टुडंट चुकतात मला माहिती आहे मी तुम्हाला तिथे काय करतोय पहिल्यांदाच इंटिमेट करतोय तर आला इथे 2%नी 42,901 वरती म्हणजे जीएसटी वरती झालेला नाही तुम्ही कॅल्क्युलेटर वरती चेकही करू शकाल ही तुमची एंट्री झाली इथे रेफरन्सिंग जो दिलाय 2 डेबिट क्रेडिटचा तो तसाच ठेवा तोही चेंज करू नका अशी तुम्हाला एंट्री करायची ही एंट्री झाली त्याच्यानंतर अजून एक मी तुम्हाला कुठलंही तुम्ही म्हणाल ती एंट्री करून दाखवतो शक्यतो मी रेंट आहे स्विफ्ट लॉजिस्टिक this is the transporter category this is the bill which we have got from Swift Logistic of transportation invoice number is not given but this is the bill of May given to SP College the PAN number is given and no GST correct in the PAN at the fourth place we have F that means this is transportation firm correct Swift Logistics is the firm now we'll assume this firm small transportation firm this firm is having less than 10 vehicles therefore if PAN is provided to us then no need to deduct you can assume this as a normal more than 10 transportation vehicle company firm but I will for simplicity assume this is a small transporter company now what to do then how to pass C in the tally in voucher first date 31st May then do I have invoice no invoice number again bill date 31st May now here Swift Logistic Swift say Swift Logistic under sundry creditors enter then say is TDS deductible, say yes, then say firm resident, enter, 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 and then PAN number, ALFS, AALFS, LFS 9912, 9912H, I think so. Yes, enter, enter, enter. Other details we are not having, you can skip, enter, and then control A, control A. Transportation charges. Transport, transportation. This is standard regular head. Come under direct expenses. Direct expenses on raw material transportation. No GST. Skip. Say yes. And then here is TDS applicable. Say applicable. But now here you will find payment to contractor. Transporter is the part of 194C only. If you say Control F and transport, then you will find that in 194C only. Therefore, payment to, if you don't have here that category, obviously you will not get that category. You have to create. Now then to create, how you can create, type here payment to contractor less than 10 vehicle, 194C. Is transport category, this is very important, say yes, 30,000, and then because of less than 10, rate will be 0, 0, 0 rated, say yes, and then is exemption threshold exempt limit 1 lakh. Okay, enter, 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 enter. Okay, and then value of a bill they are asking 35,000, but you have to revise it with your PAN number, sorry, PRN number, PAN and PRN. 35901, last 3 digits only. Don't write the given figure as it is, revise it with your PRN. 35901, enter, 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 accepted. Over. Then I think I will show you one more bill, complicated, but you can. PAN is not available and proprietorship. सेफगार्ड ने बिल दिया है हमको सिक्योरिटी का, सिक्योरिटी यानी सिक्योरिटी का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट ही हम देते हैं, तो ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में ही आएगा, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट यानी 194C में ही आएगा। मगर इसमें खासियत क्या है, अलग अलग क्या है, पैन नंबर नहीं है, तो पैन नंबर नहीं तो 20% से टैक्स डिडक्ट होगा, तो ये हो रहा है नहीं हो रहा है ये हम चेक करना चाहते हैं। तो टैली सॉफ्टवेयर bill, I think so, bill number 467, 467 dated 31st May only, enter, and then a party safeguard. Safeguard services. Then under what? Sundry creditors. TDS deductible, say yes. Why TDS deductible? We have said here yes. After checking threshold, 41,000, revised amount will become 41,901, and this is more than 30, therefore applicable. Therefore, I have said applicable here, yes. And then after that, firm, let's say firm, firm, resident, enter, enter, enter. We don't have PAN, this will remain as it is, blank, enter, enter, enter. We don't have these details, we don't have, yes, enter, and then here we want security. Securities charges. security charges. Then this will come under indirect expenses. Enter, enter, enter. No GST detail. Say set or alter. Yes. Applicable. Yes. Here. And this will fall under contract. Payment to contractors. Enter, 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 enter. Finally, security charge 41,901. Enter, enter. And then here TDS. If you say, you will get 8380. Why this is? Because of 20% TDS rate. 20% rate, that means we are correct. Enter, enter, enter. No need to change anything. Enter, enter, accept. Yes, very good. Like this you can accept. I have shown you 3 bills. Now remaining bills you can pass. One more entry. This RM Associates uh, legal consultancy charges bill you have received. No PAN number. I think PAN is not available. And legal consultancy. Now you can type here consultancy. Now consultancy fees. Here do we have consultancy professional fees? Correct. Now professional fees, and that professional and consultancy fees. But here in this chart they have written just the professional 194J. For this 194J is applicable. And what J is saying, if amount is more than 50,000, then only TDS is applicable. It is less than your revised amount is 16,901, but this is less than 50,000, therefore TDS is not applicable. If TDS is not applicable, no need to waste time in doing settings, just pass normal, simple, regular entry. Now 125, 31st May, 125, we are on the 31st May, and then RM Associates. Let's see, say sundry creditors. Is TDS deductible? Say no. Correct. This is important. Say no. Enter, 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 enter. PAN, no need to provide. So not given by the party. Only if TDS is applicable, take the caution and provide the PAN. And then consultancy. Consultancy. Standard head. Professional and consultancy. Consultancy charges under indirect expenses. Enter, enter, enter. Say set or alter TDS detail. No. Correct. Don't say yes. Applicable. Enter, enter. 16,901. Enter, enter, and accept it. Like this you can solve the assignment, remaining transaction as well. After this, what to do? Then in the next month before 7, payment entry. Payment F5. But don't pass manual entry. Say autofill. In autofill statutory payment, say TDS. Now do one thing. Before passing this entry, change the date. I want June months before 7th, any date. I will keep 1/6 as it is. Autofill, statutory payment, TDS is this up to 31st May. In the May, correct. These are dates. These are correct dates. Say 194C. This is correct. 194C. Payment to con. Now, what is important in 194C? Don't create one single challan. In 190C, for company and non-company, prepare 2 separate challans. Correct. Now here, one challan of company, say all. We don't have any non-resident, therefore all. And uh, then bank name and enter. Automatically you will get the amounts. My amount can be different from your amount because of PRN and because of I have not passed all the entries. Correct. Then after that again autofill statutory payment, say TDS, this 194. After making payment of all 194C, you will not get 194C in the list. The next section. For remaining sections, म्हणजे 194C सोडून कंपनीचं आणि नॉन कंपनीचं वेगळं पे करण्याची गरज नाही. पण 194C साठी इथे दोन चलन जनरेट करा. एक कंपनीचं करा, एक नॉन कंपनीचं करा. मगाशी मी कंपनीचं केलं, आता मी काय करतोय, नॉन कंपनीचं करतोय. इथे ऑल म्हणेल, इथे बँक म्हणेल आणि ऍक्सेप्ट करेल. हे माझं चलनचं असं काम होईल. मी बॅलन्स शीट मध्ये जाऊन पाहू शकतो की माझे सगळे चलनचे पेमेंट झालेत की नाही. इथे गेलो, इथे TDS आलं तर म्हणायचं पेएबलला काही बॅलन्स आला, तर नाही झालं, बाकीचं झालं. ओके. किंवा तुम्ही इथे डिस्प्लेला जाऊ शकाल, स्टॅट्युटरी रिपोर्टला जायचं, TDS ला जायचं, चलन रिकन्सिलेशन मध्ये पाहायचं पे झालंय की नाही, पे किती करायचं आणि किती झालंय ते तुम्हाला इथे दिसेलच. करेक्ट. आता चलन रिकन्सिलेशनला गेल्यानंतर हे सगळे डिटेल्स आहेत ना, हे तुम्हाला टाकायचे. करेक्ट. आता इथे म्हणा शो सेव्ह Alt R रिकन्साइल, हे तुमच्या असाइनमेंटचा भाग आहे. इथे काही चेकचे डिटेल्स जे विचारले डेट सगळे भरायचे, चेकची डेट टाकायची, 1/6 पेमेंट केलंय. BSR हा 6 का 7 डिजिटचा असतो, 7 डिजिटचा असतो तो लिहा. चलन नंबर किती असेल, चलनची डेट 1/6च ठेवा. असे तुम्ही स्टेट बँक ऑफ इंडिया मध्ये जाऊन पे केलंय, ब्रांच पुणे आहे, हे सगळे डिटेल्स टाकून द्या. त्याशिवाय रिटर्न जनरेट होणार नाही. 1/6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 10 1/6 हायपोथेटिकल डिटेल्स टाकून द्या आणि ऍक्सेप्ट करा. चलन रिकन्साइल होतील. चलन रिकन्साइल झाले. 26Q ला या. इथे तुमची सगळी समरी येईल. याची मला काय पाहिजे, प्रिंट आउट पाहिजे. म्हणजे इथे प्रिंट म्हणा, करंट पेज, आणि इथे प्रिंटर मायक्रोसॉफ्ट PDF असेल तर प्रिंट म्हणा, ते लगेच येऊन जाईल. म्हणजे प्रिव्ह्यू मध्ये तुम्ही पाहिलं तर ते असं येईल, प्रिंट मध्ये ते येईल. किंवा याचा स्क्रीनशॉट घ्या, फोननी स्क्रीनशॉट घ्या, याचा प्रिंट स्क्रीन काढा, कसंही करा, प्रिंट स्क्रीननी पण येईल तो. किंवा ओके, आता सगळ्या गोष्टी झाल्या. इथे इथे काय म्हणताय, अनसर्टन ट्रान्झॅक्शन 0. चलन जर तुम्ही रिकन्साइल केले तर अनसर्टन 0 येईल. इथे 0 यायला पाहिजे, त्याशिवाय मी ऍक्सेप्ट करणार नाही इथे. आणि करेक्शन निडेडला देखील इथे 0 पाहिजे. करेक्शन निडेड, तर करेक्शन मध्ये काय म्हणतात, अनेबल टू डिटरमाइन डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप पार्टी. तर RM असोसिएटचा डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप त्याला कळत नाहीये, तर तो आपल्याला रिवाइज करायचा आहे. आणि पॅन नॉट अवेलेबल, सेफगार्ड सर्व्हिसचा पॅन नाही अवेलेबल ते म्हणते, तर पॅन नाहीये, इथे नॉट अवेलेबल म्हणा. सेफगार्ड सर्व्हिसचा लागत होता, इथे चेक करा, लागत होता, कारण त्याला TDS ऍप्लिकेबल झाला म्हणून लागत होता, पण अवेलेबल नाही, त्याने दिला नाही, म्हणून नॉट अवेलेबल करा. मग तो एरर जाईल. आणि अनेबल टू डिटरमाइन स्टेटस RM असोसिएटला इथून कंट्रोल एंटर करा, तिथे RM असोसिएटला कंट्रोल एंटर करा. आणि इथे RM असोसिएटला ते म्हणताय डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप, TDS AS करा आणि डिडक्टिव्ह टाईपला RM असोसिएट कोण आहे तो विचारतोय. RM असोसिएट पॅन नंबर वगैरे नसू दे, ऍप्लिकेबल नाही, पण त्याचा डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप सांगा म्हणतोय. तर डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप कोणी नाही, म्हणजे इंडिव्हिज्युअल तुम्ही अज्युम करू शकता, तर इंडिव्हिज्युअल रेसिडेंट त्याला अज्युम करा, तो कोण आहे. काही गोष्टी तुम्हाला त्याला फोन करून विचारावं लागेल, तो शिवाय ऍक्सेप्ट होणार नाही. मग इथे सगळे एरर 0 झालं. पॅन इज नॉट अवेलेबल, RM असोसिएटचाही पॅन अवेलेबल नाही, तर RM असोसिएटला नॉट रिक्वायर्ड, त्याला पॅनची गरज नाही, नॉट असे. अजून एक एरर राहिला, अनेबल टू डिटरमाइन TDS ऍप्लिकेबिलिटी फॉर लेजर. प्रोफेशनल अँड कन्सल्टन्सीला ते म्हणतात आम्हाला नाही कळालं, अनेबल टू अप्लाय डिडक्टिव्ह टाईप. तर इथे या, इथे या, TDSच्या तिथे या, आणि इथे TDS काय करा, नॉट ऍप्लिकेबल करा प्रोफेशनलला. असे नॉट ऍप्लिकेबल हे 0 होऊन जातील. TDS मध्ये जाऊन ऍप्लिकेबल नॉट ऍप्लिकेबल ज्या गोष्टी आहेत ना, त्या तुम्ही बिलावरच्या व्यवस्थित स्क्रुटिनीज करून ते करा. हे 0 पाहिजे आणि हे 0 पाहिजे, तरच तुम्हाला मार्क पडतील. आणि हे झाल्यानंतर मग त्याला सेव्ह करायचं. डायरेक्ट तुम्ही रिटर्न जनरेट केलं तर ते नाही होणार. इथे पहिल्यांदा सेव्ह करा, 26Q यूज एज डिफॉल्ट व्ह्यू ॲडिशनल नो, काहीच करू नका. एंटर एंटर एंटर. आणि त्याच्यानंतर एक्सपोर्ट जा. सेव्ह व्ह्यू नाही, सेव्ह रिटर्न करा. सेव्ह. आता जा एक्सपोर्ट म्हणा. सेव्ह रिटर्न येस करा. डिस्प्ले मोर रिटर्न्स. स्ट्रॅटेजी रिपोर्ट. TDS रिपोर्ट 26. हे लायसन व्हर्जन मध्ये येईल, पण याची गरजही नाहीये. करंट म्हटलं तरी चालेल. एक्सपोर्ट केलं तरी चालेल, किंवा मला याची रिटर्नची टेक्स्ट फाईल देऊ नका. एज्युकेशनलला ते येत नाही. याच्यात तुमच्या लायसन व्हर्जन मध्ये ते येतं. तर हे जे 00 वाले एरर वाले आहे ना, ते मला शीट तुमच्याकडनं लागणार आहे. स्क्रीनशॉट काढून मला द्या. आणि चलनचं मला एक प्रिंटआउट किंवा एक कॉपी, सॉफ्ट कॉपी लागणार आहे. तर चलन डेबुक मध्ये जाऊन तुम्ही चलन देऊ शकता. हे 2 चलन आहेत पेमेंटचे. इथे एंटर करा. अल्ट पी म्हणा, करंट म्हणा, प्रिव्ह्यू. हे असं एक चलन मला पाहिजे. करेक्ट. हे मला द्या. चलन आणि TDS रिटर्न. मग तुमची असाइनमेंट कंप्लीट होईल. बेस्ट ऑफ लक. थँक्यू माय डिअर स्टुडंट्स.